We're a couple of days on from our win against Truro. Have you had any extra thoughts since we last spoke?
That game's gone. Great 3 points. Lads were good. Like I said previously, wasn't one for the purists, but we didn't need it to be one for the purists. Truro, they were decent. I thought they were decent. They had spells, and at the end they could have won the game. But they didn't. We did. And we'd had a couple of days training with them, and I'd said to the lads, I'd give them a little bit of idea what we wanted to do. We want to go and play in the opposition's half. And that doesn't mean to say that we're just smashing the ball up the pitch, but it did tend to be that type of game. But it's a good 3 points. It's brought a few smiles to faces around the club and in the dressing room. Lads have been great again. So, yeah, it was. It's good, but that's gone now. We have to move on. Carlisle is the next challenge we face.
Yeah, and would you say the fact that obviously the game is on Wednesday rather than a Tuesday this week, do you think that makes much of a difference in preparation?
I don't think so. I think however way you look at it, it's what it is, and we have to adapt ourselves. I think it's good that the National League do split the games from Tuesday and Wednesday. I do think that's good. There's no disadvantage to playing the Wednesday. It's just that little bit of a quicker turnaround for Saturday. But Carlisle have had the same. So, no, I'm not going to use anything like that as a reason as to why preparation's not been right or why we're not right, because that would be wrong.
Yeah, and Carlisle will be quite a different sort of type of opponent to what Truro were for us. They've had quite a solid start to the season and sit in third place in the league. Do you think you'll need to make any big changes considering that?
I've said all along it's about how we play. And we're still new, aren't we? This is only the second game. We've had a good training session again today, with informative, and we'll go from there. But it's a different type of game. Truro were probably as direct as we were at times the other night. Hopefully tomorrow there's probably a little bit more space, but Carlisle, they'll be a good team, and they've got some good players, and they've got some good players that know the league. A good manager, an absolute legend of the game, and he's no fool. He's been around as a manager a long time, so he knows his stuff. So it's going to be a battle, a difficult game, but everybody expected Truro to be easy game, and it wasn't. So, it's going to be difficult, and we're going to make it difficult for Carlisle, like they're going to make it difficult for us. And at the end of the game, we'll see where we end up.
Yeah, and then just finally, have you got a message for the fans going into this one?
They were brilliant the other night. I said that after the game. They were brilliant the other night. Just come along and support the lads again. Get behind us, support us. We need a few more wins. Not everything's going to be pretty. People are going to find fault to pick. But we need to go and win football matches. And we'll be trying to win the football match. Like I said to you, there's no free hits. We were trying to win it, and the fans can be rest assured we are going in the game to try and win it. And I've never approached the football game without trying to win the football game. So, look, there's different ways of winning the football game as well. Not just going gung-go, attack. There are different ways of winning the football match, and once you get a feel for how the game's going, then we can make tactical decisions. We can make substitution decisions. And like the other night, we scored the goal, and I felt that after we scored the goal, it was like the lads were in a situation that they're not used to being in. They're in a situation where they're winning a game, and that's not been the case for the last few weeks, other than Solihull. So they're in that little bit of an unknown, and it was like they were like rabbits in a headlight for a little bit. Then when Truro scored, they were back to being comfy again. So we just had to get them cajole them. I've spoke to a few of them today about when we get in that situation, what I'd require from them and position-wise. And like I say, we'll be going, and I'm sure people from Carlisle will be listening to this. It's not a threat. This is not throwing the gauntlet down to them. We will be going to our fans. We will be going to try and win the game tomorrow.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Right, thank you, Mike.